This year I did, in my leadership class, write a leader paper about the world vision and the 30-hour famine and how I did the famine, and we have had class discussions about the 30-hour famine in my leadership class. It's more than just like what we have in our lives. Like, a lot of people are going through a lot of more different times than us, and I think it's really changed me as a person. Okay, well, last year I raised $210 and that fed 7 kids for a month. And it felt really good.
Tell me about it. Oh, what is this?
It looks like a presentation on poverty from the year 2008.
Wow,
Oh.
that was hundreds of years ago.
That was like 40 years ago. Let's go check it out.
Remember when the world had extreme poverty?
Can you believe that this was just 50 years ago?
Like, over half the world lived on less than $2 a day in the year 2008.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Over 29,000 children died every day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I know.
Wow, look at these pictures from a youth group in California. They have done 6 30-hour famines by the year 2008.
Can you actually believe people starve to death by the millions on this planet? Christina said that we have the resources to help the world and give the poor of the world the opportunity to reach their full potential.
Wow, Christina and Kaden went on the news live.
That's so cool how they were able to do that, you know. They're like superheroes, just like the caption says.
Really great kids.
They stood up and said, hey, not cool, we have to change this, and I think that's admirable.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
Thanks, Joe. Yesterday, Bay Area students finished a 30-hour fast to help raise money for poor children in other countries. Now, 2 of the teens who participated are here with us this morning. We have Christina Nielsen and Kaden Kemp, both from Sonoma High School. Good morning to both of you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. You don't eat for 30 hours, and then you have a big feast at the end.
So what was that like for you?
Well, when you first start out, you're like, oh, I can do this. It's not that hard. And then you kind of get hungry and your stomach starts to growl. Just the normal hunger symptoms.
Why was it important for you to do this?
I think it's really important because it helps us understand what the people who we are sending the money to, what they feel constantly. And as we talked about last night, these people don't have a time right before where they get to eat a lot like we did. We ate a lot of food right before. They don't know when their next meal is coming. So I think that we want to spread that we, as America, have so much ability, and we have so much more than these people have in other lands that don't have the money that we have. And if we were willing to give up some of what we have for these people, then we would really be able to help them. They would be able to reach their abilities.
Wow, this is a 30-hour famine video from the year 2008.
It's easy to get lost in a crowd.
We are one of the keys to eliminating extreme poverty. Every 8 seconds, a child dies of a water-related disease.
We have the resources to eliminate extreme poverty. Am I just a spare in life?
Am I a background in life, a backdrop that nobody notices?
Other people in my life seem like spares to me until I pay attention to them.
Don't make others feel like spares by not being thoughtful to them. In Ethiopia, there is a heart that beats in the Tenniel.
We as the youth group know the importance of a girl in Brazil named Sarah Nilde.
We will not get lost in a crowd.
God has chosen us to act.
We do notice the poor
that live in extreme poverty.
Spares, they are not. They are God's children.
God has chosen us to pay attention
and help them reach their full potential.
We will step up.
Be
the difference.
World Vision provides sanitation.
We are saved by God's grace.
He has already prepared good works for us to do.
We've shared Jesus' love with the needy children of World Vision.
There you go. Thanks. Have a great day.
You too.
We spend over $41 billion on our pets each year, just in the United States alone.
$41 billion.
This is how fast and easy we can get there.
Poverty kills a child every 3 seconds. Starvation and poverty are big problems, but every little bit can help. The smallest effort can make a big difference.
Every breath we take, a child dies of extreme poverty.
We make the connection
between poverty and Jesus.
Be seen, be heard, be hungry.
World Vision's 30-hour famine. It's about saving kids' lives.
Over 1 billion children still live in poverty. That's half the children in the world.
I'm not in this alone.
600,000 kids will be participating in the 30-hour famine this year.
Last year, the Youth of America raised over $11.8 million. My trip to Tijuana was a completely life-changing experience. Everyone says that when you go on trips like this, you have to go on them and actually see and feel to understand what it's like. We saw extreme poverty when we were in Tijuana. There were hills that were covered in thousands of houses that were probably the size of what an average American would call a closet. There were families that lived in these houses of probably a mom and a dad and at least 2 children. I believe that they had such strong faith because unlike people that live in America that have everything, they did not have everything and they don't have as many distractions, and they can focus on their beliefs in Christ and be even more thankful for the couple of things that they have.
I'm just an extra. I don't know if I really matter. Am I just a backdrop in life? This is our world vision. What's yours?
We have the resources to change the world and can give the poor the opportunity to reach their full potential.